Now in the gentleness of Christ of the lilies, I bid you be seated in the living flame of peace. Peace, I speak of peace. Peace, be still and know that the I am in you is God. I send forth light of my heart, light of Nada, as I serve as Lord of the sixth ray and as member of the karmic board. I come as I have dedicated my life to the love of the Christ in all. No matter what background or root race or religion, no matter what, the seed of Christ is in all, and that seed of Christ does unfold. Therefore, I speak to the unconscious of all, and I say, peace, be still, peace. I command thee, all untransmuted substance and negative karma, serpents of the deep, go into the sacred fire, go into the sacred fire, go into the sacred fire. I come to wash your feet, not only your feet, but your hands and your head. I come for the washing of the waters by the word and the cleansing by purity's flame of Serapis and Astrea. Remember the fires of purity for the purification of the mind, that your mind might sing with Elohim, sing with the archangels, sing in the music of the spheres of worlds turning. You think to elevate a planet and her evolutions, I say, elevate the entire matter cosmos, for the candle that glows in your heart is sufficient to light all universes. Think upon this and know the presence of God upon you. See that presence of Christ upon you now as the scenes change, and you begin with birth unto the age of 33. All that you know of those years, which is so little, how much he taught that was not written. For if it had been written, then the powers that be of Rome, of Caesar, should not have ultimate control over the people. Thus I have sent my servant as the Lord Jesus' servant, the servant of the sixth ray. I have sent these two witnesses, and I have sent them that you might deliver unto the earth the original teachings of Christ, all teachings that were not written down, the inner circle teachings of Moses, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, of the Buddhas of the East, of the Buddhas of the West. Yes, beloved, become the Word, live the Word, for the Word is the sacred fire breath, and the sacred fire breath of God is the power to release, Perusha, to release and release again that which is the sacred breath of all holy ones of God, the breath that they have breathed upon the earth. And therefore, see in this, beloved, see how, as Saint Germain has said, the candle glow of fire can be increased, must be increased. This year we call for keepers of the flame to come up higher, to look at the earth and the downward trends, and the fourth horseman riding, that is death and hell, death with hell following after. I am come, therefore, in the awareness that all things are dying, yet all things are resurrecting. Yet those who have allowed that flame to be extinguished, beloved, they therefore are in the degeneration cycle. It is difficult to walk the earth and see the plagues upon the people. There is plague upon the house of everyone, and yet they do not know it until suddenly their case is pronounced terminal. It is a sadness of sadness, and yet opportunity continues until the soul itself will deny God, and in so denying God, therefore, deny its own existence, for the soul is but the mirror of God. Now then, at the end of an age, 2,150 years of the age of Pisces, you see that some of these fallen angels who have moved against the children of light relentlessly, they come to their judgment this night. And therefore there is a sorrow across the face of the earth upon those who know their time is up, and they can no longer persecute the children of the light. Therefore, because it is the end of the cycle of the year as you count it, so there is that burden of sorrow, and to displace it there is heavy, heavy merrymaking, senseless merrymaking, until the senses are utterly and totally denied by the alcohol, by the impartation of all manner of drugs, recreation drugs. So it is, beloved, on the days of the greatest light and the feast days of God, you will find the fallen angels surfeiting themselves in the pleasures of this world to shut out the glory of the saints, the glory of the saints and the angels who come together in the skies in this moment for the turning of the worlds and the turning of the timetables and the turning until the door opens wide and the first day of the year is new opportunity, a clean white page, we trust. But for many, it is not a clean white page, for they have not spent the past 6 weeks offering calls to the violet flame for transmutation of sin and karma. Therefore many turn the page of the new year only to find it already written upon with many, many, many lines listing, this is the karma you will see this year, for you have not atoned for it. This karma will be made physical. That karma will be made physical. What a pity, beloved. What a pity, since Saint Germain has taught the violet flame and its invocation now for almost 60 years. 70 years, beloved, if you count the inner circle training that he did give before making it public. Therefore you will understand that the violet flame is the answer, and the doors are closed to Saint Germain. The doors of the temples, the doors of the mosques and the churches, they are closed to the violet flame. Why have they not taken up the violet flame? Because those who are their followers and meek and subject unto them, when they have the violet flame, will go walking out the doors, never to return. For they shall have their freedom in their hands and in their hearts and in their chakras. They then can liberate a world. That is what you must do. How can it be that for decades not a single organized, established religion of any faith around the world has incorporated the violet flame into its services and tenets? Surely you must see what a conspiracy of the fallen angels to deny to the people of God upon this earth that elixir of violet flame for transmutation unto the union with God. Think of this, beloved. It is a travesty. And by this very happenstance, you will understand how the levels of control are deep and deep in the earth and entrenched with the heavy weight of fear and more fear upon the people, lest they should be judged and damned and go to hell, for such is the doctrine. Are you not fed up with it?
Yes.
Therefore, let the violet flame you invoke be invoked with greater intensity. You have the tools, you have the teaching, you have enough knowledge to ascend 10 times over. I say, beloved, defend the right of the individual to know his I am presence, to invoke the violet flame, and to liberate himself without intermediary between himself and his I am presence, save the Holy Christ self, the teacher, the friend, the mediator. I say, beloved, just as the violet flame has not entered the churches, so the true education of the Spirit, the education delivered by the God and Goddess Meru, this has not entered the schools of the nation. And though they know the Luxe method does not work, yet it is continued and continued, therefore causing self-degradation and burden and shame upon children who reach the age of maturity and still cannot read and write and spell. This is another travesty. You think it has happened by accident. It is not. It has not happened by accident. But these fallen angels who betrayed Archangel Jophiel and the Elohim of the second ray, the Elohim of wisdom, they have gone about to destroy the youth and the children of the world. I say to you, beloved, let there be an outcry, let there be a calculated outcry, that you challenge the darkness and the dark ones when it is time to challenge them. And that you enter into your closet and pray when it is time to invoke the judgment and to take a stand to defend the children who are coming into embodiment. I am Nada, and I am in the heart of Buddha. I am in the heart of the Atman. I am a part of you, and you are a part of me. At any moment, when you choose to rise in meditation and enter the great spheres of your causal body as you see them depicted on the chart of the I Am Presence, at any moment, beloved, that you choose to do so, you can rise in consciousness, rising up the spiral staircase from the very bottom of self to the top of self, if you would have it, from the base chakra to the crown. Know this entering in. Know that you can pull down the divine gifts and graces of your causal body, the great spheres of light above you. You can pull them down and be walking at that level of consciousness. You can be walking at the level whereby you need not be in that place where you are targeted by the arrows and slings of outrageous fortune directed against you. Rise above, and do it by the mantra of the transfiguration. When you are transfigured, you are changing all your garments day by day. None can find you, for you are never on the same wavelength. This is the greatest protection of all. Yet there is a time and a place for a very physical manifestation, calling to Archangel Michael to place his entire armor around you. And in that presence of Archangel Michael, you do battle with the forces in the physical earth that are seeking to destroy all that is beautiful, healthy, noble, and true. Now, beloved hearts, the lords of karma have been in deliberation in the etheric retreat of the Rойял Tетон, and it is soon the moment when you will hear from the Lord of the world, Gautama Buddha. Therefore, in deference to that Lord of the world, I seal my message to you, and I ask you to surely Follow Hilarion, the Apostle Paul, and become one of his legions of truth. Never compromise your honor by speaking an untruth, no matter what it costs. Speak the truth, and truth will be your defense. Pallas Athena, rain upon them now showers of living truth, for by truth you will no longer practice the denial of elements of your own psyche, but open them up and cast them into the violet transmuting flame. I am Nada, servant of God, your friend and sister. Call upon me, and I shall increase love in your life, love that will surely give you the victory you desire in the Holy Spirit. Perusha.